Hey everyone, this is Daryl from Crypto Daily Trade Signals, and I have another interesting video for you. I think you're really going to love it. I think you're going to really like it. And what I'm going to talk about today is the 6 worst cryptocurrency investing mistakes to avoid. You know, a lot of people I see time and time again make these simple mistakes. They lose money, and they're always asking, why am I losing money? Why am I losing money in the crypto space? Well, it's because they're making the same basic mistakes over and over again. So I just wanted to kind of talk about these 6 basic mistakes that people are making in the cryptocurrency space. And you know, if you just stop doing this, you actually start to make money. So let's dive into the content. Before we dive into content, please smash that like. Smash it right now. Smash it right there. Smash the like. Subscribe right down there. Subscribe. Once again, just a word of warning, watch out for those scammers in the contents. You know, there's going to be people who, you know, make a comment in the comments and they have my logo and stuff and they ask you to contact them on WhatsApp. Avoid that. That's not good. So let's dive into the content. If you want to turn into a cryptocurrency master, blockchain master, then yeah, you know, some background about me. I've been in the crypto space for around 8 years. I started in crypto as a miner. About 6 years ago, mining Bitcoin. I stopped mining around about almost 2 years ago now, after the last halving. So that's where I got my feet wet in crypto mining. And of course, you know, once you're in crypto mining and you know you're getting lots of BTC, of course you're going to diversify into other kind of cryptocurrencies. So that's where I kind of got my start. So let's talk about the first mistake that people often do when investing in crypto. So the first common mistake is people buy high and sell low. And often what people do is they'll look at they'll look at a chart on a 4 or 1 day time frame, and they'll see that it's trending up, the trend is up, and then they buy at the top because they think that there's going to be a continuation of that trend. So you know, some people, they FOMO in at the top, and that's very common. Then what happens is, particularly for beginners, so they see that trend going up in this, they buy at the top, and then suddenly they see a dip coming. And then they have paper hands, they panic, go, oh my God, I'm going to lose my money. And then what they do is they sell on the dip. Now, what they don't understand is that, you know, peaks and valleys are very normal. So, you know, it's very normal for having peaks and valleys. But you have to zoom out and look at the overall trend. So a lot of people FOMO in at the top. They see, you know, 5 or 10% correction, and what happens is they will then sell, and then that's how they get wrecked, and that's how they lose money. And their reasoning is, as they see this thing suddenly go up, they think, oh, I gotta get on that train. I gotta catch it before this thing goes up anymore, and they basically FOMO in. And then what happens is, like I just said before, is that it suddenly goes down. They're like, oh my God, I got to get out before this thing's done. I got to get out for this thing. So they really lack the patience and fortitude and the diamond hands to weather out the dips. So, you know, it's really important that people understand the need to just be patient and hodl. So what you have to do is you have to train yourself to do exactly the opposite. When you see a big run up like that, this is not the time to buy. What you have to do is you have to wait for the dips, the small corrections, and then when you see the small corrections, then that's when you buy. That's what you do. It's called dollar cost averaging in. So you know, when something's going up like that, you don't buy it. You wait for the corrections, you wait for it to go down, and then you monitor it, and once you see, you know, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10% dip, then that's when you buy, and then you hold. So there's the old adage, be greedy when others are fearful, and be fearful when other people are being greedy. So that's kind of the old adage. Remember that saying in crypto trading. So that's really the first mistake. Don't buy at the top. Don't FOMO in at the top. And don't sell. Don't buy high, don't sell. Well, another way to reduce your risk is dollar cost averaging. And basically what you're doing is you're buying a little bit over time. And you buy a little bit every time you see a dip. So what happens is when you do that, buy a little bit on the dips over time and dollar cost averaging, you actually bring down your total buy price. So that way you can, by reducing your buy-in price, you're increasing and maximizing your profits long term. So that's what it means by dollar cost averaging in, okay? All right, and then you can also do the reverse. You can dollar cost average out, so you can sell when it's high and wait for it to go down, and then buy, and then wait for it to go up and sell. So you can also dollar cost average out. So that's also very important. There is, let's say you have $1,000 and you want to buy into cryptocurrency. So you could take that $1,000 divided by 5, so that's $250, and then you buy $250 worth of crypto every time that crypto that you want to buy goes down. All right, so so if it's here today, you wait till it goes down, you buy $250, you wait, maybe it goes up, maybe it does this, and when it goes down again, you buy again. So that's dollar cost averaging in. You can set those times, and maybe it's every day, maybe it's every week, maybe it's every month, maybe it's every 3 months. So you can also set the time triggers for you when to buy. Okay, but then we assume that you're tracking the price of this cryptocurrency. The second and other biggest mistake is when people buying because it's cheap. They see a cryptocurrency that's cheap, so they just buy it. But they're saying, oh, okay, I'm going to buy Litecoin because Litecoin is cheaper than Bitcoin. And they always forget to take into account the market cap. So the market cap equals the unit price times the supply. So that's really important. You have to understand the total market cap. Don't just buy crypto because it looks cheap, because that really doesn't tell you anything. And the reason, Litecoin is cheaper than Bitcoin is because there's more Litecoin in existence than Bitcoin. So that's why that's why the price is cheaper. So that really doesn't tell you anything about the tokenomics of the project in whole. So you have to understand the tokenomics, you have to understand the project before buying in. And don't look at unit price as the place to buy. Don't just buy cryptocurrency because it's cheap. It's important to understand the market cap, because if you buy Litecoin and you compare it to Bitcoin, then and you kind of think that Litecoin is going to surpass Bitcoin. Understanding the market cap, you can even ask the question, is it actually plausible? For example, if you bought Litecoin at $50 and you expect it to go to $20, then you need the market cap to basically go up almost 4x. So then you can understand if that's actually plausible or not. So don't just look at the cryptocurrency price, look at the market cap, and that will help you determine the trajectory and the possibilities of that coin moving forward. So this is also the number 2 big mistake that people make. The other big mistake is the third mistake is people just looking for 100x gems, and they just focus on the really small caps, and they think that these coins are going to go to 100x, and they put all their money in these super duper speculative coins or these pump and dumps. This is a really big mistake. If you do that, you will get wrecked. Yeah, sure, one in a million, you might hit the jackpot, but really it's like playing the lottery with your money. So avoid having the strategy of only looking for the 100x gems. And don't listen to all those YouTubers that say, oh, this is the next coin that's going to go to 100x gems. So if it was 100, if they could find all the 100x gems, so why are they on YouTube? They should be in the Riviera on their own yacht, helicopters, and this and that. So remember, don't believe all the hype. And if you have this kind of 100x gem strategy, all beginners, I guarantee you, beginners, anybody watching this video, if you're a beginner, you will lose your money, you will lose your shirt, you will get wrecked, guaranteed. So a lot of people, they get wrecked because what they do is they buy something, let's say it's 75 cents, and they think this is the next big thing, and then suddenly overnight this thing goes down to nothing. You can see the chart here, so as an example. So you guys need to be really careful. Do not be these 100x gems hunters, because you'll get wrecked. You'll just get wrecked every time. Don't do it. Don't do it. Most of these 100x gem coins, most of them are new. They have almost no tokenomics. You don't know who's backing them. You don't know anything. And this could be a rug pull. It could be a pump and dump. So you really want to avoid that. And also too, if you're watching these 100x gems all the time, the problem is you got to spend a lot of your time focusing and watching these things. And if you want to be a human being, you can't spend 24 hours a day in front of your computer. And if you have to sit in front of your computer all day, it's like a full-time job. But this is a full-time job that you can actually risk losing all your money. So I don't recommend it for beginners. So for the beginners out there, the best thing to do is buy things like Bitcoin, Ethereum, the top 5 projects, and just hold them. Just hold them, and you're going to be making more money by just hodling and holding these coins than, you know, spending all your day focused on the computer, watching every little candle go up and down, and panicking, and you know, wasting all that energy, and you know, you could lose your shirt. So just what I do is I just buy the top projects, and I just hold and wait, and that's always been successful for me. And you know, that's why, you know, I've made over $1 million in, you know, the last couple of years, just by being smart. You know, I bought my Ethereum, you know, 1,000 Ethereum at $340. Well, we know where it is now. It's you know, it's $4,350, and it's on its way to 5,000. So you guys just have to, you know, 1,000 Ethereum at $340. That's my, you know, what my cost is. It's like you know, $34,000. Now just think about how much it's worth now. Okay, so forget about this 100x gem strategy. Forget about the YouTuber, all the hype. It's not going to happen. You'll lose your shirt, guaranteed. I don't want people to lose their shirt. The fourth biggest mistake, and it's the dumbest mistake, is for beginners to trade with leverage. Absolutely, beginners out there watching this video, don't you dare even consider using leverage, because people think, oh, it's, you know, you're going to get rich quick. Oh, but you know what? If I buy Ethereum today, price goes down 20%, and I don't have leverage, I still got my Ethereum. But if you do a long on Ethereum at 4x, 5x, 10x, 100x, whatever, and that price dumps, you get wrecked. And when you get wrecked, it means that you have zero. So don't do leverage, guys. Leverage is only for experienced traders, people that have been in the market a long time. And a lot of these leverage traders are not using their money. They're using someone else's money. So never, ever, whatever you do, never leverage trade. Okay? Buy on the dips, dollar cost average in, hodl, diamond hands, wait for life-changing wealth. That's it. Leverage, bad. Okay? Leverage equals bad. Repeat after me. Leverage equals bad. Don't do it. Fifth rule is no diversification. A lot of beginners, what they do is they buy one coin or two coins. That's it. Well, this is a big mistake. You want to have a number of different coins in your portfolio. That way, when one is up, the other one is down, up and down. That way, you are exposed to a wide asset class of crypto. And that way you reduce your risk, and you reduce your risk of loss, and you also reduce the risk of volatility over time. So you need to diversify. You need to buy, you know, different coins, maybe smart contracts, you know, maybe Oracle-based coins, NFTs, you know, Bitcoin, Dogecoin. You know, you want to have a whole spectrum, coins, DeFi coins, insurance coin, you know, so you want to have a broad spectrum. Okay, it's really important. Don't just have one coin or two coins. Diversify is really important, guys. My diversification recommendation is very simple. I have the 50-25-25 rule. 50% in Bitcoin, 25% in Ethereum, so that's 75%, and then 25% in the top 50 projects. That's it. Very simple. 50, 25, 25. You can even reverse that if you want. You can do 50% Ethereum, 25 Bitcoin, and then 25 top 50 projects. So if you follow that rule, you got diversification. When one is up, the other can be down, but you know, overall your portfolio is going up. So you need to have diversification. If you don't have diversification and you just have everything in one coin, you're going to get wrecked. Absolutely going to get wrecked. Another example of diversification is you could have 75% Ethereum, and then the rest split evenly between BTC and DeFi projects. That's also another example of diversification. Remember, the other warning here is don't put all of your money in crypto. Bad. You want to have diversification. You need to have cash, crypto, maybe some property and land, you know, maybe some stocks. That's called diversification. If you put 100% of all your savings, every single cent that you have into crypto, it's bad, because you know, we can have crypto winters, you know, and can you wait 2 years for the next bull cycle to hit? Can you afford to do that? So remember, diversification. For me, for example, I have property, I have crypto, and I have some other businesses that create cash flow. And then finally, the very last, number 6 mistake, number 6 here, is buying more than you can afford to lose. A lot of people, what they do is they'll borrow money from the bank, they're over leveraged, they'll sell their house, sell their car, sell their cat, sell their wife, and then what they do is they put everything in cryptocurrency because they think it's gonna be a get rich quick scheme. Big mistake, because what happens if you get a crypto winter, everything goes dumps, and guess what? You now have a whole huge debt load that you have to pay off from the bank or whatever. So only play with the money that you can afford to lose in the cryptocurrency space. All right, and then once you've made enough profit, take out your initial investment, put that aside in USTD, cash, whatever, and then play with the rest. All right, so remember, don't put more than you are willing to lose in crypto. All right, that's very important. Okay, guys, because crypto is not a get rich scheme. It's not easy. It can be hard, and there's peaks and valleys. And if you're new, don't bet the farm. All right, everyone, this is Daryl from Crypto Daily Trade Signals, and if you enjoyed my six beginner mistakes, please smash that like, subscribe. Glad you're here. Peace out. Watch out for scammers.